Here with another Take Ground Breakdown. Take Ground Radio. It's not a Take Ground Break, no. It's the Real Group Militant here at Take Ground Radio, rocking it out. We're about to talk about some things like always. But first, let's hop on some music. Some of my favorite songs. Give me hype. You know what I'm saying? See what's up with it.
In the church, why hasn't he showed you this? Because the world does not want it to be revealed.
Bitch ass nigga better move. Motherfucker job to do. That's what you on traps.
See the mix in this life. One world you became from the other side. I was in the church on fire. I'm not to the children of God. Bitch ass nigga from God. I want to separate now. Please get separate now. I don't want to separate your wives. Kill the fuck with your cars. Bitch ass nigga take crime. Home with a motherfucking truth. Home with a motherfucking truth. Home with a motherfucking truth. BK one West. Home with a motherfucking truth. 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 BK one West. Home with a motherfucking truth. All our children will end up to be young, feminine faggots that don't care about the right. That's right.
Prophecy, man. Prophecy. Muhammad said all our young men gonna grow up to be young, feminine homosexuals who don't give a damn about the murder of their people. Damn, that was prophecy, man. What you mean? We said that back in 2010 or something. Well, look where we at now.
Home with a motherfucking truth. Home with a motherfucking truth. Home with a motherfucking truth. BK one West. Home with a motherfucking truth. 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 BK one West. Home with a motherfucking truth. From the power of the flame. The flame of the Lord, man, the missiles. The
missiles.
Destruction. You can't
outrun
outrun no nuclear missiles,
like man.
Woo! You can't outrun no nuclear missiles.
All you can do is burn. Woo! Home of the motherfucking truth. Home of the motherfucking truth. Home of the motherfucking truth. BK one West. Home of the motherfucking truth. 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 BK one West. Home of the motherfucking truth. That's right. I think it's gonna come back again. Let everybody get in. Make sure you type your questions in, man. Type your questions in. Be ready to get your questions answered. All of that good stuff. You know what I mean? Why haven't your pastor who has the Bible in the church? Why hasn't he showed you this? The world to be revealed. Come to the school, bitch ass nigga better move. Got a fucking job to do. Gotta raise up all the tribes. All the time. Here's the truth for God. Put that nigga never lie. You see the mix in this life. One world you became from the other side. I was in the church on fire. And now to the children of God. Bitch ass nigga from God. I want to separate now. Please get separate now. I want to separate your wives. Kill the fuck with your cars. Bitch ass nigga take crime. Take crime. Home of the motherfucking truth. Home of the motherfucking truth. Home
Home of the motherfucking truth. UPK one West. Home of the motherfucking truth. 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 UPK one West. Home of the motherfucking truth.
All our children will end up to be young, feminine faggots.
That's another thing. That's another thing. I meant to make a take ground breakdown earlier today. Things got too hectic about this Dwayne Wade situation, man. Dwayne Wade tripping. That's your boy, ain't it, Miami? That's your boy, right?
Like turtles, with the good stuff, it's in kings.
You can't raise me. I'm waiting for Hebrew Academy. That's about. Make sure you type your questions in.
Home of the motherfucking truth.
Share the class around, all of that. All that good stuff. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. Right? So, man, let's get into it. We kind of heard what been going on. I'm gonna play the music slow, real low in the background. You know what I'm saying? Till we get all our people, all our viewers in, and everything like that. So basically, what's been going on lately? You know what I mean? Dwayne Wade tripping. Dwayne Wade, man. Hey, that Gabrielle Union, she's something else. That's how I'm gonna start on that, man. Turn this down real quick. That Gabrielle Union, man. That Gabrielle Union broad is straight tripping. You understand? She's straight tripping. You know, she always been like that proverbial. She been like that. She was kind of like the spokesperson for that kind of independent. People don't understand around that independent black woman movement. Gabrielle Union was that bitch. You see what I'm saying? She was that go-to. She was one of them symbols for that independent feminist woman movement. You understand? She was one of them, right? She was in that movie back in the day, Bring It On, right? She was like a strong black female lead character who like ran the cheerleading team, you know, was running up against the white girls and doing whatever. And then at the end of the movie, they hugged up with the white girls because the white girls were still in their cheerleading moves for years. But the black team was too poor to go to finals because you got to pay money to get into the finals. You got to pay for your plane tickets and stuff, raise up the money. So they were too poor to go to the finals. But there was a white cheerleading team, Rancho Cucamonga, I don't know, Toros, Rancho Toros or something. And they were the Clovers, like the Compton Clovers. And their coach would go to the black team and record them and then teach the moves to the white girls, and they will win state with it. They will win in the championship with their moves. So eventually she became the cheerleading coach, cheerleading captain, and she stepped to the white girls and was like, y'all stealing our moves. They went to their games and showed them up, showed their moves. They did their moves. They showed how their moves was copied their moves. And they was shouting them out, say, you stole our shit. You look like this. Dude, they burn down with this. I remember that movie, man. My sister loved that movie. You know what I mean? And, you know, I remember that. So then after that, she was in that movie with LL Cool J. A lot of you might not remember. Something about Save Us from Diva or Save Us from something like that. Right? Where she was a big sister. She had 3 little sisters. But her 3 little sisters had a man. All 3 of them had a man. And she didn't. So she's running around, you know, whipping them up against their man. And so every time the brothers have a problem with their woman, their women's would go to the big sister, and the big sister would basically tell her to put the man in his place. So it was fucking up the whole vibe of all the relationships. And she was the head of it. So the 3 men got together and was like, we need her, get her a man so she stay out our damn business and stop messing up and telling our women how to treat us wrong. So they did that. Then they hired LL Cool J. He's like this player, phenomenon for real. And they hired him to come in and become that chick's man, Gabrielle Union's man, so she can lay off of their relationships, get off their back. So she'll have her own man, so she don't have to be in everybody else's goddamn business. So he got with her. She finds out that, you know, they paid him to date her, but he really fell in love with her and he took her away, and everybody was kind of happy towards it. But the whole movie, she had her own independent job. She was bullying and bossing and all around. Black woman with an attitude, with her own money and her own cars and her own crib and, you know, all that shit. And she was the spokesperson for that. See, a lot of y'all don't remember that about Gabrielle Union. And that's Dwayne Wade's wife. Supposedly. You know what I'm saying? That's Dwayne Wade's wife. But she was the spokesperson for that movement. And now she got Dwayne Wade damn near in a dress. They sure as hell got their son in a dress. And they basically saying like he's a girl now, which is utter damn nonsense. You know what I mean? You can't just become a girl just because you want to become a girl. You know what I mean? Like, it don't work like that. That's that heathen stuff. White people always been on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's not for Israel to do. That's not our customs. You understand? That's not our customs. That's not our way, and it's never been and never will be. But yeah, so that was heavy about that. Let me make sure let me set this camera right in front of me so I can make sure it's facing me right. Make sure you check out class tonight. I'm gonna be teaching class 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight on the main school channel. Getting it in. Fuck you mean, right? That's going on tonight. Make sure you tune in for class on that note. For class tonight. Get this camera all the way right in front of me. There you go. That's a little better. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. You know what I mean, in the world. That's what's been going on in Israel. Man, we still got them precepts book for sales. You send a Sabian, you don't got a Hebrew name yet. You have to have your camp leader will have to vouch for you to be able to buy one. Your camp leader will have to vouch for you. You know what I mean? We don't sell them to students who are young men. You have to be a trooper or above in rank. So if you don't have rank yet, you need to get rank, and then you could buy one, or you could contact your camp leader, and he have to hit me up and vouch for you and say, yeah, this brother's solid. He's worthy to have one, and he put his reputation on the line that you're not going to take it and go try to start your own Hebrew Israelite group with it. It'd be called Sabian UC. You know, I don't know. It'd be a damn, fake Hebrew Israelite group. So to make sure that don't happen, we certain brothers got to get certain approvals to get one. All right. If you ain't got the rank yet. But yeah, if you got any questions, go ahead and type them questions in. But yeah, so you got to remember though, that's what Gabrielle Union was famous for. That's what she was famous for. And I forgot. And she played in that movie. She had her own show called Mary Jane, right? Mary Jane. And I only watched one episode. The one episode I did watch, it was some babbage. You know, it was like the same MO. She had a big house, big car, big job. You know what I mean? And she was like the bitch of the family. She tried to tell everybody what to do because she got money now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, so she just and she's having sex with all these different dudes. You know what I'm saying? So even with all that money, she was still a hoe. And that's the role she played in. You know what I mean? They had a sex scene while she was married to Dwayne Wade. This is probably what emasculated Dwayne Wade right here. She had a sex scene in that show, Mary Jane, where she was with that dude from Power. She was with that dude from Power who plays the main star of Power, Ghost. And they were having a sex scene. They were ass naked. I'm telling you, they was ass naked. He's holding her up like this, and and they kissing on the wall, and they banging up against the wall, rolling onto the bed. But they were both ass naked. So I know his privates had to be touching her privates. There was no way they could do that scene like that without his privates being right underneath her privates. Like if it ain't in her Joan, it's underneath her Joan. Like that scene blew me away. Like how were they able? And that was when I was getting a little older when I seen that scene. And I was like, how are they able to do this scene and his rod not be all touching her? And that's and while she's married, it's not like she was single doing that scene. She was married. I'm like, damn, Dwayne Wade letting this girl do scenes like this? You're supposed to be an A-list actor. You shouldn't have to degrade yourself like this. What the hell is going on? And man, she was ass naked, man. That's Gabrielle Union for you. So that's probably what emasculated and took all the spirit away from Dwayne Wade. That scene right there is probably what took all the spirit away from him. Somebody said, does it matter what camp you in? I.S.U.P.K. Play some music for this. So does it matter what camp you in? That's the question. All right. The I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. Right. Right now, Commander GEN.YAHANNA is. I don't want to say this. Commander GEN.YAHANNA gave the order for all camps to come together at the Passover. So, with that being said, all camps should come together at this year's Passover. Pause it. Yeah, all camps should come together right now. Right? All camps should come together because Commander GEN.YAHANNA gave the order for all camps to come together. So now is the time for all camps to come together. Right? And keep this incense going. So it does matter what camp you in. You know what I mean? Right now, come to the Passover no matter what camp you in. Come back home. You understand? Come back home to the original, to the home of the truth, where it all started, where it all originated from. Come back home. That's what we're saying every day. So it doesn't matter. And it's the thing. The I.S.U.P.K is not a camp. People got the verbiage wrong, the words off. Camp is what we do on the weekends, or when we on the streets speaking. That's camp. Camp is not when we're this is not the I.S.U.P.K camp. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So a camp is what you do on the weekend. So it does matter what camp you in. You want to be with the home of the truth in the original, 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. All right. Somebody asks. He also asks. So I can't make one. I had to have protection. I don't know what you mean, Devondre Randall. I don't know what you mean when you say, so I can't make one. I had to have protection. I don't know what you mean by that. If you could clarify that a little more, I could definitely answer your questions. Like I said, if anybody got any questions or anything like that, type it in. All right. But so yeah, man. So I don't know. That's probably what emasculated Dwayne Wade, man. When he seen those scenes and seen that, I mean, I don't see how he could I wouldn't let my wife do that. I don't care if it was $2 million. I'm not about to let my wife jump on somebody and do a sex scene with them, even if he don't put it in. I mean, come on down, man. We got to have some type of integrity, some type of, I don't even know how he even been, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe Dwayne Wade go both ways. I think he does. I think Dwayne Wade go both ways. And we learning a lot about these basketball players. I never really liked Dwayne Wade anyway, though. He always seemed kind of just soft, and he just didn't have no spirit to him.
A lot of these ball players don't be having no spirit to them, which means they spirit been beat down so bad to where you don't even see their personality. You just see them, especially when it comes to basketball. Like a lot of these like I noticed it when I was in high school. Like the basketball team had some of the basketball players had no spirit to them. It's like their whole life was just basketball. Like they didn't have no personality or no spirit to them outside of basketball. You know, you see it sometimes where it's like this basketball player or somebody, who plays basketball a lot, he's dribbling the ball and he's just like airheaded, no thoughts, no nothing, but he's just dribbling the ball. He's hanging out, relaxing, dribbling the ball, dribbling through his legs, sitting down, dribble the ball. Eyes just wide open, like, as long as I got this ball in my hand and dribbling it, that's all I need to think about. It's all that matters. Dribble the ball, dribble the ball. I mean, I'd be like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing it. You can see it on them. They don't be having no spirit except just in basketball. Like they don't have no thoughts, no hardly any like real emotion, no dreams for the future, no vision or nothing. All they care about, all it is just basketball. I mean, basketball is fun, but I mean, we become slaves to the ball. Auto M had a question. Salaki, sir, was she in Think Like a Man also? Think Like a Man. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't watch Think Like a Man with Kevin Hart. I didn't watch that, but it seemed like a role she would be in. Like that was her niche. A niche is somewhere like you belong. That's like you're part of the food chain. That was like her part of the food chain was to play the successful, attractive black woman that don't need a man, don't want a man, make all the man look less, kind of like she emasculates the man because of her power and because of her good looks and her good job and shit. Like, man, that shit don't. I mean, a woman having a good job shouldn't emasculate a man. You see what I'm saying? But the scripture says, knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So it's not how much money you make that messes it up. Like the woman's making money, so it messed up the relationship. I feel the man was emasculated or something. That's not what messed it up. It's the knowledge that the man didn't have that messed it up, or the woman didn't have. The knowledge that all the money she make is the man's money. All of her money belongs to the man. All the money your woman makes belongs to you. It's your money. You see what I'm saying? She's your property. She's your woman. You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's like her, she's like your property. You see what I'm saying? And your property, you gotta protect her and all that, and guide her and all that. But that's what it is. So all her money, if she make a lot of money, that means you make a lot of money. That's all that means. It's thanks to the Christian church that we don't have the mindset to really set it all right. You know what I'm saying? We kind of behind the curve on this. We see a woman that got a good job, and that's like in the world, the Christian world, that's you got to make just as much money or more money than her. Who the fuck said that? That's because when you're in the world, everything's about money in the world. And the truth, there's more important things than just the money. Money's important, it's a defense, but there's other things that are important than just the money. You know what I mean? Like principles, morality. Some things that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union do not have. They do not have no principles or no morality. Let's see what we got. Salaki, if your rib ain't in the truth, but she says she's supportive of a warrior in the truth, then after a while she flips over, can she be dismissed as your rib? You need to tell her the only way, tell her you never leave her, y'all together forever. Only way you will leave her is she cheat on you and sleep with another man. Then she's that man's wife. She's not yours no more. You tell her, that's your new man's wife now. So if I sleep with you, that means I'll be sleeping with another man's wife, which is I would never do. I'll be committing adultery. So you tell her the only way that you be not that that we be not together is if you sleep with another man. And she would tell her, look, go ahead. There's all types of dudes out there. Go ahead and get you one of them bums in the world who don't know the truth, who don't know nothing about the Bible, who don't know about the Lord. Get with them and see how well you fare. You're gonna fare. Because he's gonna leave you. A brother in the truth gonna stay with you and fight it out with you, as long as you don't sleep with another man. But a brother in the world, he don't got to put up with that. He gone. You gonna be sleeping with your girl, with your friend. So why you got it? Why? So you get with him, he ain't gonna be with you. So she's stuck. She can do whatever she want to do though. At the end of the day, we're not gonna force her to be with no brother. We don't force the woman to be with us or anything. But y'all together forever. You know what I'm saying? Unless she sleep with another man, then that's not even your woman no more. She's done for. Y'all can't never get back together ever. Tell her just like that. We could never get back together if you slept with another man. Ever, ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? It would not even be a long shot that we come back together. Never. Any more questions? All right. Sign Christ. No questions right now. So let me go on. Let me go in. All right. So back to Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Okay, you can tell in the pictures between Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade that Gabrielle Union run that relationship. In the I.S.U.P.K, we believe in multiple wives. Can't no woman ever run the relationship. She could never be the boss of the relationship. The man always got to be the boss. You got to tell her that. I'm always in charge. I'm the boss. It just can't happen any other way. You gotta let, and a lot of these women, you gotta drop a lot of this, a lot of this on them before you get with them. Because after you get with them, a lot of them be feeling like they with you now, they got you or whatever, so they can misbehave or whatever and get out of pocket. But no, you know what I mean. You let them know in the beginning or whenever you go, and you just gotta let them know, the man is always in charge. Even if y'all not even talking about a specific thing, just know that I'm always in charge. I'm the man. The man is the head. The woman's supposed to be submissive and humble. That's what you tell that woman. You know what I mean? And if she don't want to do it, then you just gonna have to be like, you just gonna have to tell her how you don't like it, and not be, and you just can't be all sending her hearts and lovey kisses and smooches and all that, and treating her all beautiful like she a princess when she acting like a bitch. You see what I'm saying? She's out of pocket. But a lot of times, brothers spend too much. Brothers got a wife, right? He spend too much time with her. Like, brothers be under their woman's breast. You know what I mean? Like a damn, like baby powder. They just be suckling on the woman's breast all day, all night, all on her. Damn. You don't want to be all about. You don't want to be all on your woman's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, on your woman's. Just like following her and doing everything she want to do and running behind her and trying to spend time with her all the time and every day. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can keep in contact and be checking in with each other, but you shouldn't. Your world, your life shouldn't be about your woman. It should be about God. It should be about the Most High. It should be about this nation, building this nation up. That's what your world. That's what that's what you should be about, not about your woman. Let's see what the topic of the class was. Oh, marriage counsel. Another thing about being in a marriage. Oh, he got the question. So, Cap, if she tries to go against my UPK lifestyle, then what? You gotta bear with her, but you gotta tell her you don't like that stuff. You gotta tell her, I don't eat pork. I don't like eating pork. I don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. I don't celebrate birthdays. She can't be sucking you into the world. You gotta be sucking her into the truth. So it's gonna be a tug of war between you and the truth and her and the world. And it's also a tug of war in her. She's battling the demons. Do she want to? The demons in her is telling her, nah, you need to go do you. You need to, and you telling her as with the spirit of the Lord, like an angel, that you need to do this and do that and the third. But what you want to do, it depends on what she don't want to follow. Like, what is she not? What part of the lifestyle she's not trying to follow? Is she trying to? She trying to smoke weed? Is she trying to go out and party and club? Is she trying to go out to birthday parties? Is she trying to go to church every Sunday? What part of the UPK lifestyle is she not trying to be a part of? Because she's supposed to be a woman's main job when she's married. She like when a woman's single, she coming to the truth. She's married to the church, not the church. She's married to the school. I'd say that. And the priests are like her husband and her father. And they will guide her and have her do certain things. And she like does work for the priest and for the Lord. But when she gets married and gets a husband and gets a man, she's married to that man now. So she has to do for him. So long as if she's doing for you, paying your bills that you need paid, giving you that money, cooking for you, getting you that food, keeping you afloat. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of the job that she's already doing. Like you got to be more specific. Like what part of the UPK, what part of the Hebrew Israelite culture is she not accepting? What part of the culture is she not accepting? The way I dress and trying to pull me in a church. There we go. I didn't even read that comment, but I knew what was going on. Like she's trying to pull you, the spirit on her is trying to pull you into the world. Right? So you can't be pulled into the world. You got to pull her. Did you ever invite her to the classes? She in the classes? You see what I'm saying? You have her come to the class. Tell her this is the church. You know, pull out a scripture or two. You want to pull the scriptures on her. That's a good thing too. That scripture is very strong. They cut soul and spirit. So pull out the scriptures and read a couple scriptures on her on what's wrong about the church, the Christian church. Because there's a lot of things wrong with the Christian church. Here. All right. So you pull them scriptures on her about that. But as far as the way you dress, I mean, what's she saying? Take that off? She shouldn't that's kind of like something like that really should never even come into question. Right? Obviously, it's some deeper things going on because that's not normal. It's not normal for a woman. Now, I can see if you ask her once in a while, hey, babe, what should I wear? What look better? This shirt or this shirt? Or, this hat or this hat? You can get, if you stuck in between which UPK hat you're going to wear or headpiece you're going to wear. But it's abnormal for a woman to tell a man what he should wear. That lets me know a couple things. First thing, it lets me know that she sees herself as like a mother over you. Right? And if she sees herself as a mother over you, then partially you might see herself as like a mother over you, or you giving her that type of honor and respect where she can even think like that. Right? You even giving her which means that's not good. That's just not a good thing. There, she feels like she can tell you what to wear. Like that's not normal.